Some people succeed early in life. They seem to have everything figured out. A good job. Money. A clear direction. And then there are others who feel lost, confused, left behind. But what if being late doesn't mean you're failing? What if you're just on a different path, with a different timing? This is the story of two friends who started at the same place, but discovered that life is not a race. Ethan and Noah had been best friends since childhood. They grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same school, and shared the same dreams. As kids, they competed in everything. Running races, school grades, even simple games. They always laughed about it. "Let's see who wins in life," Ethan once joked. Noah smiled. At the time, it felt like a harmless game. But life had its own plans. After graduation, their paths began to change. Ethan moved fast. He was confident, focused, and determined to succeed quickly. Within a short time, he got a high-paying job at a big company. He worked long hours, but he didn't mind. To him, success meant moving forward, as fast as possible. Soon, Ethan bought a car. Then he moved into a modern apartment. On social media, his life looked perfect. People admired him. Some even envied him. Noah's journey looked very different. He didn't know exactly what he wanted. He tried different jobs. Left some. Failed at others. Nothing seemed to work. While Ethan was moving ahead, Noah felt like he was standing still. Every time he opened social media, he saw Ethan's success. The car. The apartment. The lifestyle. And slowly, a question began to grow in his mind. Am I falling behind? Years passed. The gap between them became bigger. Ethan continued climbing higher. More money. More responsibility. More pressure. His life was full, but also very heavy. He rarely had time to rest. Rarely had time to think. But he told himself it was worth it. This is success, he believed. Noah, on the other hand, kept searching. He felt lost many times. There were nights he doubted himself. Moments he felt like giving up. But something inside him refused to quit. Instead of rushing, Noah started paying attention to small things. What made him feel alive? What gave him energy? What truly mattered to him? He began learning new skills. Slowly. Quietly. Without pressure. He made mistakes. Many mistakes. But with each one, he learned something new. And little by little, he started to understand himself. One day, after many years, Ethan and Noah met again. They decided to sit together at a small cafe. For a moment, it felt like nothing had changed. But as they looked at each other more closely, they realized everything had. Ethan looked tired. Not physically, but deeply tired inside. Noah looked calm. Peaceful. Grounded. They smiled, but there was something unspoken between them. After a few minutes of silence, Ethan spoke. "You know, I thought I was winning." Noah looked at him, surprised. Ethan continued. "I moved fast. I got everything I wanted. The job, the money, the lifestyle." He paused. "But somewhere along the way, I lost myself." Noah didn't interrupt. He just listened. Ethan looked down at his hands. "I don't even know if I'm happy anymore." Noah took a deep breath. "I used to think I was losing," he said quietly. "For years, I felt like I was behind everyone else, especially you." Ethan looked up. "But now?" Ethan asked. Noah smiled softly. "I think I was just taking a different path." He looked around the cafe. "I didn't move fast. But I learned who I am. And for the first time, I feel at peace." Ethan leaned back in his chair. For the first time in years, he stopped thinking about work. Stopped thinking about the next goal. And just sat in the moment. "You know what's strange," he said. Noah waited. "I think I envy you." Noah's eyes widened slightly. "You're calm," Ethan continued. "You know what you want." "I have everything, but I feel empty." That conversation changed something in both of them. Ethan realized that speed is not always success. And Noah realized that being slow is not failure. In the months that followed, Ethan made a difficult decision. He stepped away from the life he had built. Not because he failed, but because he wanted to find himself again. Noah continued growing in his own way. Years of learning, failing, and trying began to come together. He built something meaningful. Not fast, but real. Something that truly reflected who he was. In the end, both of them found something important. Not at the same time. Not in the same way. But in the way that was right for them. Because life is not a race. There is no single timeline for success. Some people bloom early. Some people bloom later. But a late bloom is still a bloom. So if you ever feel like you're behind in life, remember this. You are not late. You are not failing. You are simply walking your own path. At your own pace. And your time will come. If you are inspired, kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe for more inspirational short stories and English learning content.